Hello, I'm Tom Costello and welcome to the world of the Big Freeze. In our presentation today, we'll be showing you what the Big Freeze is, what its capabilities are, and most important, how it can benefit your film or television project.
The Big Freeze offers 4 different truss curves to choose from: a 7.5-foot radius, a 15-foot radius, a 32-foot radius, and a straight track. All of the truss sections are integrated, making any number of shape combinations possible. Regardless of which curve you use, each truss holds 15 cameras, and each 30 cameras equals 1 second of real screen time. Our modified Nikon cameras are made complete with either 28mm, 50mm, or 85mm Nikkor lenses. The geared head attaches directly to the truss, and the camera and lens are simply snapped into place. With the camera sections built, each camera is aimed and focused to either one point of reference for still subjects, or to multiple points of reference for moving and tracking shots. Aiming to these exact points is easily obtained using the geared head. It offers geared movement in 3 directions: pan, tilt, and side to side. The software not only gives commands to the cameras, it receives instantaneous feedback from each camera after each exposure through this custom interface which acts like a cell phone tower. The Big Freeze has the unique ability to operate wireless or to be hardwired. For example, if you're shooting in an airport or casino where security devices are emitting high levels of radio interference, the hardwire would be desirable. However, the wireless option makes the system extremely versatile, so that it can be positioned in places other systems cannot. Producing a Big Freeze effect is an exciting multi-step process. We work closely with the director and production company to clearly define the creative content of the effect. Then, we bid the job, organize our own crew, and shoot the scene, again working closely with the director and cinematographer. All internal expenses are included in our turnkey bid to you.
This is the first, image capturing, type of system that'll, capture, real time, meaning that we can capture, process, and we can play it. All the Matrix A effects that were heavily post. We've eliminated all that because we've written our own software. We're able to now take the images into the computers, assemble them within seconds. So now we've condensed what took months down into seconds. Nikon cameras are ultra accurate. Their timing mechanisms are within hundredths of a microsecond, which is really tight tolerances. And when you're freezing something, you're asking all these cameras to expose instantaneously, all at that same moment. So if they're 150 microseconds off, your hand will be here, and the next hand will be here, and the next hand will be here. So it's going to look like you're jittering. But we can throw 100 grains of sand in, a million grains of sand in the air, and it's all frozen. This system was custom built for the MTV Awards. This is one of our smaller systems, really.
Oh, really?
It's only 48 cameras. We've done it with as many as 360 cameras, with a circle of 65 feet in diameter. This is only 20 feet in diameter. We've been building with the Big Freeze since 1996. We've done probably 1,000 effects worldwide. We have 5 systems, London, Toronto, Vancouver, New York, South Africa. They're all over the planet. What's interesting with our system is that the cameras only are used for the image, for the capturing part.
Right.
We don't actually store any images on those cameras. We built a series of subcomputers, which are solid state hard drives. And once we capture, all of the images then go directly to the subcomputers. Within 4 seconds of actual capture, all 48 frames
Right.
are then downloaded to the main computer, and we can see them in chronological order. And they're scaled and they're profiled to the right size that we want them to be.
It's called the Big Freeze.
We've been at this for about 15 years. It's kind of started with a client that wanted to stop time.
Now they are about to stop people in their tracks with the first ever live sports application that will debut at the NBA All-Star Slam Dunk Contest in Dallas.
It's going to instantaneously freeze him from all angles.
This is going to be like Avatar for professional sports. Nobody has seen this ever before. 48 cameras are above me, and they'll capture the All-Stars' every move as they fly through the air and slam dunk.
This one's called the Big Freeze, and it's an integrated camera system. What I mean by integrated is that it comes in sections. That means you can create an unusual camera track, a circle, a straight line, a curve, an S shape. So the concept was, as a photographer and as a director, I designed it to where I wouldn't get bored with it. I wanted a tool that I could change. So I deliberately made it to where I could change it. Change the shape, change the size, change how many cameras. I made it so every shot could uniquely be developed to fit that creative idea. This one is set up, we call it the awards. It is the ultimate paparazzi. It photographs you from 48 different angles simultaneously. Any development is a puzzle, whether it has 100 pieces or 1,000 or 5 pieces. This is a 18-year journey of thousands of pieces. So it's constantly being developed. That's what you have to make a commitment to. Because once it becomes outdated, then you don't catch up. So to keep forward, you keep upgrading. And that takes a commitment.